Hello students, today we will study the question number 5 of exercise 8.2. But before we study this question, let us derive some of the formulas that are very useful to us. Till now we have the formula which relates the profit and profit percentage, loss and loss percentage with the cost price. But we do not have any formula which relates cost price, selling price, profit percentage and profit. So let us derive some of the formula that relates all this terminology. So here we know that whenever there is a profit, we will write down the selling price SP as cost price plus profit. Right? Whenever there is a profit, we are writing the selling price as a cost price plus profit. And we have one of the formula of the profit percentage, that is profit percentage is equals to whatever the profit we have made upon cost price into 100. Right? This is the formula that we have already studied. If this is formula for the loss, then the same thing we have to do here. Loss percentage is equals to loss upon cost price into 100. So from here we have to make this profit as a subject. Why we make the profit as a subject? We have to take this CP to the left hand side. Currently is in the denominator with the profit. Now the CP will multiply with the profit. So here we get CP multiply by profit percentage is equals to profit into 100. Okay, now take this 100 to the left hand side. Here we required only the profit, so 100 will go in the denominator because 100 is in multiplication with profit. So when we make the profit as a subject, this 100 will go in the denominator with this. So we can write down that profit is equals to, when we make the profit as a subject, these two things will remain as it is, that is cost price into profit percentage upon 100. Right? Simple thing we are doing, we take this 100 to the left hand side. Okay, now this profit, whatever we get here, we have to put it in the formula of the selling price. So now we can write down the selling price as equals to SP is equals to CP will remain as it is plus, instead of profit, now we can put down this value, right? So CP into profit percentage upon 100, right? CP into profit percentage upon 100. So see, in both the things, the first term, here two terms are there. First term is this, second term is this, right? So in both these terms, we can take CP as a common, right? So when we take the cost price as a common, we get selling price is equals to cost price 1 plus, see, here CP if we take as a common, only 1 will remain, right? Here also CP is taken as a common, so what will remain here is profit percentage upon 100. Now we can take this 100 as a LCM. So when we take 100 as a LCM, we can write down SP is equals to 100 plus profit percentage upon 100, or CP we are writing here because CP is in the multiplication with this bracket. So here we are writing the bracket first, cost price then after. Okay, so this is the formula which relates the selling price, cost price and profit percentage whenever there is a profit, right? So this is the formula when someone make the profit on something, we can use this formula, right? For three quantities are there: selling price, profit percentage and cost price. So if two things we have given, either profit percentage and cost price, we can find out the selling price. If we have given the selling price and profit percentage, we can find out the cost price. Same formula we can write down here for the loss. So whenever there is a loss, what we are doing here, we here write down that selling price will be equal to 100 minus loss percentage. See, here we have to put the sign of the minus. Loss percentage upon 100 into CP. All the other things will remain as it is. Just we have to make this thing plus profit as a minus loss. So these are the two important formulas which we are now using in our sums. Okay, why this minus is there? That you can do by yourself. Just you have to change here, because whenever there is a loss, what we have to do here? Selling price will become equal to cost price minus loss. So here we will get cost price minus loss, right? And the same thing we have to, when we put in this formula, you can get the minus loss percentage. Okay, so this thing you can derive by yourself. Okay, try it. Now let us study the question number 5. What is the question? Question is, a VCR and TV were bought for rupees 8,000 each. The shopkeeper made a loss of 4% on the VCR and a profit of 8% on the TV. Find the gain or loss percentage on the whole transaction. See, two things are there. First is VCR and second one is TV. First is VCR, second one is TV, television. So both is purchased, bought for rupees 8,000 each. 8,000 each means the cost price of both these things is same, that is rupees 8,000. Here also the cost price will remain the same, rupees 8,000, right? Okay, now let us study further. The shopkeeper made a loss 4% on the VCR. So in VCR he make a loss, but loss we have given in the percentage, and the loss percentage we have given, that is 4%. 4%. Okay, and he is making a profit of 8% on the TV. So here we have to write down that profit percentage is equals to 8%, right? So find the gain or loss percentage on the whole transaction. Whole transaction means we do not have to particular find out that he make a loss here or a profit here. Totally what will happen, that we have to find out. So we can consider the total cost price as this cost price plus this cost price. So the total cost price will be our the cost price of both will be the total price of the cost. Now we have to find out the selling price of VCR, selling price of TV, right? So let us find out the selling price of both this VCR and TV. So here we can use this formula, because here on VCR he had made a loss. So we can use this formula, right? Here two things we have, that is cost price and loss percentage. So we can find out the SP. So we can use this formula. Selling price is equals to 100 minus loss percentage upon 100 into cost price CP. So we can find out the SP as 100 minus, see, loss percentage is 4. So put 4 here upon 100 into cost price. Cost price is 8,000. 8,000. Okay. So now 100 minus 4, that is 96 upon 100 into 8,000. Okay. Now we can cut this 0 with this 0, this 0 with this 0. Okay. Now the selling price here, what is will be the selling price? We have to multiply this 96 with the 80. So let us put 0 here. 8 6 are 48. 8 is here, 4 is the carry. 8 9s are 72. 72 plus 4, 76. So this is the selling price of the TV. This is we get the selling price of the TV. He purchased the VCR. This is the selling price of VCR. He purchased the VCR in 8,000 and he sold it as a 7,680 rupees. So this is the selling price. Now let us find out the selling price of TV. Same formula we have to apply here. Selling price is equals to 100 plus, here we have to apply the profit percentage upon 100 into CP, right? So here we get the selling price is equals to 100 plus. Now see, the profit percentage is 8. 8 upon 100 into the cost price is the same, that is 8,000. Okay, so here we get 108 upon 100 into 8,000. So again we can cut these two zeros. So we get the selling price is equals to 108 into 808. So let us put 0 here, then 8 8s are 64, 4 is here, 6 is the carry, 8 zeros are 0. So we have to put 6 itself and 8 ones are 8. So this is the selling price we get is of television. To differentiate between these two selling price, we can also take it the selling price number 1, 1, 1. Selling price number 2, 2, 2. Okay, we can also differentiate the cost prices by taking 1 and 2. This is the very simple thing. Or also we can write down the CP in the bracket VCR. Here we can use CP in the bracket television. In the same way, SP selling price in the bracket VCR and the selling price in the bracket television. So see, the selling price of the VCR is this, selling price of the TV is this. So what will be the total selling price? Total selling price together, that is the addition of both the selling price, that is 7,680 plus 8,640, right? Okay, now total selling price we get here is 0, 6 plus 8, that is 12, 1 is the carry, 6 plus 1 7, 7 plus 6 13, 1 is the carry, so 9 plus 7, that is equals to 16. So 16,320 is our the total selling price. Now what is the total cost price? Total cost price. Total cost price is, see, both have the selling cost price is same. So the total cost price will be 8,000 plus 8,000 and that will become equal to 16,000. So you can see that here the total selling price is greater than the total cost price. What is the meaning of this? This is the meaning that the shopkeeper made a profit because its selling price is higher, cost price is lower. So he is making a profit. How much profit he is making here? Profit we can write down as selling price minus cost price, right? So the selling price is 16,320 and the cost price is 16,000. So we get the profit is equals to, if we subtract this, we get the 320. So he is making a profit of 320 rupees. Now we have to find out the percentage. So here we have the formula that profit percentage is equals to profit upon cost price into 100. So we can write down it as a profit percentage is equals to, what is the profit? 320, right? This is the profit upon cost price. So here we do not have to take the particular cost price, we have to take the total cost price. That is here 16,000 and here we have to multiply it with the 100, right? So when we cut this 0 with this 0, two zeros are cancelled out. Here also 1 0 will cut out. Okay, 16 and 32. So 32 divided by 16, that is equals to 2 and that is we get as a percentage. So we can write down that profit percentage we get here is equals to 2%. So in whole transaction, VCR he sold at a loss of 4%, TV he sold as a profit of 8%. We find out the selling price of both the VCR and TV. And what will we do? We get the total selling price and total cost price. Because how we know that he is making profit or loss? It is we can decide from the selling price and cost price. Here selling price we get the higher, that is why he is making the profit, right? And this is how we can find out the profit percentage. So this is all about this lecture. Thank you.